It is just wonderful to be in this prayerful space where you feel the history and the community. I can't wait till we can all come back and be together again. I love the vivid and kind of earthy language of the Gospels, the use of allegory to teach us lessons. I'm a gardener, so I always gravitate to these botanical verses. And this gospel is about the healthy and the unhealthy trees, the common sense notion that a good tree will yield good fruit and a bad tree will yield bad fruit. And Luke is telling us that we need to pay attention. Trees signify the good or evil treasure in the hearts of man. I mean, that sounds like the intro to a great movie, that the good or evil treasure will produce evil or good in turn. And that if we do what God wants us to do, we will build a house on a strong foundation that will withstand the flood, the stream. And if we don't pay attention to those strong foundations, our house, our foundation will be swept away. A reading from the book of Luke. For no good tree bears bad fruit, nor again does a bad tree bear good fruit. For each tree is known by its own fruit. For figs are not gathered from thorns, nor are grapes picked from a bramble bush. The good man out of the good treasure of his heart produces good, and the evil man out of his evil treasure produces evil. For out of the abundance of the heart his mouth speaks. Why do you call me Lord, Lord, and not do what I tell you? Everyone who comes to me and hears my words and does them, I will show you what he is like. He's like a man building a house who dug deep and laid the foundation upon rock. And when a flood arose, the stream broke against that house and could not shake it, because it had been well built. But he who hears and does not do them is like a man who built a house on the ground without a foundation, against which the stream broke, and immediately it fell, and the ruin of that house was great. The word of the Lord, thanks be to God.